Alright, yeah, there you go. There you go. We got him. Yeah. Yeah, he's done. Maldonado residence, 1:17 p.m. Wait. Let's check and see what room he's in.
Good looking for police.
304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Oh, so we're just gonna kick it. Man, this guy loves kicking indoors.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Watch out, guys. Oh! Alright, looks like we're gonna have this old Donnybrook.
I got out.
This is going to end in tears.
Oh, rough and tumble.
Now look.
Come on. Come on. Oh, man, he's getting some punches. There you go. There we go. Yeah, it's over.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this.
Galloway.
We kicked down his door, so he.
564.
But I mean, we did announce that we were LAPD, so.
330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transport.
And his friend, after we said that, tried fighting us.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night. God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I don't think he did it. I really don't. It's all leading towards a serial killer.
Going over and talk to the neighbors.
Oh, we got our hat back. Let's
Phelps,
see.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Spaghetti. Just alcohol. That's a clock. What's this?
Just picked fruit market.
Fruit market. It's a lot of.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of alcohol. Anything else? El Dorado Bar.
The El Dorado.
Huh. New location. Anything else? A bloody shirt.
This will take some explaining.
Yeah, I mean... Anything else? The sleeve? The sleeve's got stains on it. Anything? Let's knock on this door.
What do you want?
LAPD.
What do
We're
you
making
want?
some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Well, okay. Let's ask this neighbor.
No good. There's nobody here.
Alright, let's go on down. 301? Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
That wasn't helpful. 302.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda.
Miranda.
I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Okay.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars too. We should check it out.
Yeah. All right. So let's head to the El Dorado.
You're behind the wheel.
Oh, well, we got the fruit market or the El Dorado. Let's go to the fruit market first. And then we'll go to the El Dorado.
Car 11K,
What are they telling
Car
us?
11K, what's happening in your kitchen?
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Dennis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
A new letter.
11K, en route.
Interesting. So, they're teasing us. Or at least they're leaving us, I guess, breadcrumbs to mess with us. Well, I sent us to the fruit market, so hopefully that it actually sends us back to Central. Okay, so it did send us back to Central. 1:26 p.m. Central Police Station.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs in Pinker.
In the Pinker. Okay, so let's, do we need to go in here?
Boys,
There he is.
come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
Okay, so we're dealing with the serial killers, most definitely.
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Gosh, I bet it stinks. Have changed my mind.
Message from the Celine
You
Henry
would not
case.
give a square deal FUBD text. What's the letter? Is the letter the same way? Or it's typed? Keep upon thy soul virtue of this curse.
On thy soul by virtue of this
Yeah.
curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good. So it's some like poem?
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire
How
to
convenient that
humanity.
he knew all this.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
So I guess we're going straight into the interrogation?
Stripped off me at the grand jury.
Wakey wakey, eggs and
Prove your
bakey.
attitude, Angel.
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
What's your last
So
contact
your
with the
wife
victim?
paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Well, your neighbor's saying, what'd she say? Let's see, the husband's alibi. Neighbor Miss Aranda testifies that Angel pursuing Antonio from the apartment building. I'm gonna say you're lying.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her.
Yep.
I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Well, your neighbor says different. Right here.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark.
What about the car? Chrysler?
But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Oh, okay, it's a Ford. What about your divorce proceedings?
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
That's a lie, because
I
we
don't
have
believe you,
papers.
Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Where's it at? The attorney's letter?
The judge had set a date.
Yep.
You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind.
Well, that explains the
Doesn't
alcohol,
normally
maybe.
drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What about the shirt that's hanging
What
in your
size shoe
kitchen?
do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Well, everyone's got a size 8. Jewelry taken from
When
the
we
body.
found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Well, I mean that's what the lady said. So we'll say that's truthful.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
So what about the bloodstained shirt?
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
My gosh. You can't really prove that he cut himself, right? So I'm gonna show some doubt.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
What
She said
else?
She came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
That explains possibly why we found that
One
stuff
last
in the
question,
kitchen. 4 out of 4, guys. 4 out
Do
of
the
4.
words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
That was actually probably the best questioning I've done in this game so far. So we're gonna head down to the fruit market and see what we can turn up there. Just picked fruit market, 1:34 p.m. We're making our rounds because we found the body at what, like 1 p.m. and it's already 1:34 and we're at the market. So there's a guy down here. He said that I's his wife.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start, saved ourselves a day's legwork.
So we need to talk to a man. So I'm guessing this might be the man that he was talking about. He looks like he runs it.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Still gonna say doubt.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much.
He's lying.
I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
So she bought alcohol. So that explains the case of alcohol that we found in their kitchen. What about your contact with the victim?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Doubt?
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Yeah, your husband?
Sure, I met her before. Actually seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
So what about the movements of the victim?
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
So it wasn't his car. So that's, I'm gonna say he's truthful on that because the husband even said that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
So we're looking for a brown
She seemed to
Ford
know the
coupe.
guy.
Okay, 3 out of 3.
Do you mind if we look around?
Doing good.
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
I love the fact that he still doesn't have his hat. Oh, we're just kicking open doors. So this is all the alcohol. That's a lot of alcohol.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Look at this. Why is there a bloody knife? Or scalpel?
I cut someone who was already dead.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
So, are we saying that he's killed? So we're saying that he's the murderer? What about the brown Ford, though? Because, I mean, all right, so we got a bloody knife. Anything else? No.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
It's the box. And what do we say it was? It was 2... It was 2... Well, no, hold on. 2... 5... And then we said 3, right? So, 2 more turns. And then it should open. No, wait. There we go. And there it is, guys. The Charm Bracelet. Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit to your husband, the Lord. So that's what he said. She didn't like the message on it.
I got a callback to that universal chorus line.
And then said it matches everything that we found.
This brute stall punk
It's
gets
a Charm
about 10
Bracelet.
seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms.
And he's going to probably take off running.
Clem!
Here we go. I knew it. Every time. All right. No, it's going to be a car chase. Again, we're going to do another car chase. Okay. All right, so we're probably going to shoot at his tires, too. All right, so we'll get to the car. If this guy's going to be charged, which more than likely he probably will. Unless it's like a ring, it's like an underground ring of like guys that are like going around doing the same thing. Whoa, watch out, people.
I'm trying to shoot out his tires. Oh, just be locked.
Okay. All right, so he tore that guy's door off. All right, out of my way. Oh, watch out, sir. I about hit you. Okay.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
All right, so
when we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Pull up next to him. It just makes no sense. I don't understand how all this stuff is popping up in certain areas.
Blood right back to his own bucket.
Maybe
he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Okay. All right. Because if it is a serial killer, it's the same MO. It just makes sense.
You gotta get me closer.
No, come on,
the fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Come on. No.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna catch up. Oh man, I'm doing bad. Okay, all right, he's right there. All right, we're a little bit back, but we'll get it. We'll catch up. We don't get hit again by a car. Okay, so we're gonna blow out his tires. This is a long stretch of road right here. All right, right here.
I'm trying to shoot out his tires.
Shoot him.
Wish me luck.
All right, yeah, there you go. There you go. We got him. Yeah. Yeah, he's done. I think he is. Yeah, he's done. After flipping in a truck like that. Get out of the car, bud. So,
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
So,
Outstanding job on
I'm just trying to understand the point.
The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When
So at least
they
he's happy
finish
this
with
time
him at
around.
the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Well, all right, we solved another case. And he looks like he's about to, take a whole case of alcohol. Ah, prohibition. Oh,
Sarge,
flashback.
why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where are you dragged up? A swamp?
This is all going to have to make sense eventually with these flashbacks. Other than the fact that maybe they're just trying to show us some backstory with Phelps, but I feel like it's going to tie in somehow. The White Shoe Slaying. Interesting. I wonder if this is going to be like the other one. The same MO and everything. Yep, it's another lady. Somebody's blocking.
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
She looks like, oh yeah, she's drunk. She's drunk. Yeah. What do you bet?
Good morning,
She's
gentlemen.
naked, they'll
and
find
what
her.
a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.